So, hello there. My name is Davis Johnson, and I'm here today to present my slideshow on schizophrenia. And of course, as it says here, it is by me, Davis Johnson. So, I hope you might learn something new about schizophrenia. And without further ado, here we go to the first slide. To start off, what is schizophrenia, you might ask? Schizophrenia is a chronic brain disorder. It affects the structural and functional stability of our brains. Specifically, it mainly affects the frontal and temporal lobes of the brain. There are many types of schizophrenia in the world. One of these types is paranoid schizophrenia. This is the most common type, and it mainly causes hallucinations and/or delusions. Another type is simple schizophrenia, associated with slow movement, lack of concentration, and poor hygiene. One more type is hypophrenic schizophrenia. This certain type is developed between ages 15 to 25 and varies from disorganized behaviors and thoughts and hallucinations/delusions. One final type, and this is a weird one, is undifferentiated schizophrenia. This type shows symptoms of other types of schizophrenia, but does not fully fit into a single type alone. Sadly, while the exact cause of schizophrenia is not fully known, there are many possible factors that might lead to schizophrenia. Some of these factors might be genetics, brain development differences, neurotransmitters, birth complications, and outside triggers such as stress and drug abuse. A couple of early signs for schizophrenia might include trouble concentrating, having mild hallucinations, having sudden mood swings or irritability, having difficulty with decision-making skills, being socially isolated, having noticeable change in personality or interest, experiencing unusual or illogical thoughts, neglecting your personal hygiene, having unusual or flat emotional expressions, and having difficulty understanding or expressing your thoughts. There is a wide variety of effects of schizophrenia for all the different types of schizophrenia, but some common symptoms include having hallucinations, odd behavior, attention and concentration difficulty, memory problems, decision-making/problem solving difficulty, social isolation, increased risk of other diseases and disorders, and disorganized speech. While there's sadly no true cure for schizophrenia, there are certain types of medicine designed to help manage symptoms for schizophrenia, such as antipsychotic drugs such as aripiprazole or Abilify, acenapine or Saphris, brexpiprazole or Exulti, cariprazine, Vraylar, and clozapine or Clozaril. One more type of treatment is electroconvulsive therapy, or ECT for short. This, to be described shortly, is a medically induced sleep where small electric currents are passed through the brain. When better, or you might be recovered slightly into a better state, you can do things like personal therapy, have a social skills training, or family training, which might help you recover even more. While you sadly cannot fully prevent schizophrenia from happening, here are a couple things you can do to maybe help it just a little bit. You can start socializing. You can manage your stress better, eat a more balanced diet, exercise regularly, and do not do drugs. Here is Bethany. This is a real woman. It's a real person who experienced schizophrenia. She first experienced schizophrenia in college, and she experienced delusions and emotional isolation. She also heard voices in her head that controlled her actions. Eventually, luckily, she received treatment and recovered back to a state of normalcy. She is now, in the current day, the founder of the Cures Foundation and has written a book about her experiences. So to conclude, schizophrenia is a serious mental disorder that affects how people think, feel, and act. There are sadly so many victims of this disorder who succumb to its physical, emotional, and mental effects. However, With modern technology, early detection, proper treatment, and support, individuals that go through this can manage their symptoms and live meaningful lives. We should all take a stand to support people that go through schizophrenia and other mental disorders. So thank you for your time, and here is my works cited. So thank you.